Hey everybody, welcome back to Turn North VR. Today we are checking out the Oblik custom facial interface for your Meta Quest 3S. You can get 10% off of your purchase using my promo code TNORTH for the 3S version and the Quest 3 version. We're going to unbox it, assemble it, I'll give you my review. Let's jump into it. Alright, so that was probably one of the most easiest unboxings we've ever done and simplest. Here it is, first impressions. I actually like the gray and the white color. The one that I got for the Quest 3 is just all black if you look back at that review. So yeah, I wanted to try something different. I like it. We have our light blocking nose piece there. It's obviously just built into it. It's not flaps like other ones are, but we have some great vents built throughout here that you can see. I'm really excited to test this out. Let's put it on and then see what we can do. So here I have just the stock facial interface on here. To take off the stock facial interface, you just need to pinch in the top right and bottom, wiggle it back. I remove this one quite often, so it's almost a little bit loose by now. Put that to the side. We just need to bring this in here and line it up with all the pieces. And you could hear it clip, clip. Make sure the bottoms are clipped in there as well. And you can see there's no spaces here and here and on the top. If you're worried about it, you just grab it, give it a little tug. If it stays, then you're good. So definitely gives the Quest a different look. I kind of like it. Add some variety to it. Let's go test this out, and then I will come back and give you my review. On your iPhone device, you need to find the Oblik app in the App Store. This is what it's going to look like. Once it's downloaded, click on that, opened up. It's going to take you through just a little walkthrough here, telling you kind of what's going to happen. And then there is the whole process. So to get started, we hit get started, you do need to sign in. So go ahead and sign in there. All right, so once you get through signing in, and if you click off of just the guide, it's going to take you here to your main screen where you can go back to the guide if you would like. You're going to see face scans. We're going to go to that in a second. Virtual prototypes, orders, how it works, examples and product photos, face scan tutorial, and about. So to actually put an order in for one, you do need to make a face scan. So there you can see the two I have. The Meta Quest 3 I got a little over a year ago, and the Quest 3S just 18 days ago. You're going to hit new face scan. And my person is there, so there I am right there. And I'm going to say I'm indoors, there's no hair on my forehead, I took off my glasses, and I'm going to take a photo. And now you're going to want to, you can see that this on the left-hand side is getting closer to the green as I move this closer to my face. And then as you are moving your head around, those dots are disappearing. And that is taking the scan of your face. There we go. So you kind of have to move your face and your phone a little bit at the same time so it can get the proper angles. Scan is complete. It's saving it to the device. And now that we have that scan, you're going to go back and you can go to virtual prototypes, request a new prototype. You're going to select your face scan for that day, go in and select the interface for the device that you are purchasing for, send it in. They usually get back to you with their prototype within a day or two. And then using that prototype, you're going to go back to orders and hit a new order. You'll be able to select the prototype that they made for you. So there is the one that I made a couple of days ago. And here is where you can actually see and maneuver the order. You can go in and change the frame color from black, light gray, dark blue, dark green, dark purple, and you can see the color changing above and the padding color as well. So they have a few different options for each, which is nice. What prescription lens inserts do you use, if any, so you can put which lenses you use, and then you can go through and continue your order and your payment process. I'm not going to go through that because you don't need to see that information. Once your order is made, they will get back to you when it is completed and when it is shipped, and you will get it. Pretty easy to use, the app. They've done really well with it. The only issue is it is only on iOS right now. I know that they are working on getting it more open to everybody else. Okay, I've tested it out. Let's talk about it a bit more here. So the design itself is 3D printed. Very sturdy material though. I've seen a lot of 3D printed stuff that isn't good, but this definitely is good. The padding itself is kind of this hex material here. It's that silicone hex. It's the air pockets in there do create a nice cushion, and that does help with the overall fit going on to your face. So if I do put it on here for you, obviously you're not going to be able to see it the best, but it does fit perfectly around my face. Some facial interfaces that I've used kind of feel wide. Some will feel a little bit skinny, obviously. Some will kind of come down a little bit further or come higher. But this one does feel like it was actually perfectly made for my face. And if it doesn't, if you get it and it doesn't, you can always reach out to their support and they will help you out through it. One thing that I really noticed right away with this one compared to the one that I have for the Quest 3 is this piece down at the bottom here. It fits in very flush. You can see that right there to help block light out, and it sat very close to my nose, but not too close that it was touching or annoying, but it did a really good job at blocking the light coming through the nose. As good of a job as kind of a stagnant piece like that can do, not one of those flaps that forms to your nose. So I was impressed with that. In terms of light leakage, this was an interesting one. I didn't have any light leakage through the vents. That's the important part. But what I did notice is because this is gray with the really bright lights that I have around me, I could notice light leakage coming through. If I was playing in a darker room, if I turned off some of my bright lights, it wasn't as bad. But because of the light colored material there was kind of a glow almost that was coming through. It was only noticeable when I was in a dark setting in VR, like watching movies or something like that, or in a dark game. With lighter games, it wasn't noticeable at all. But this is something that I don't have with my Quest 3 version, that is the black version. So if you don't want any light glow or anything at all, make sure you do get a dark version of material, not one of the lighter versions. Just a little side note for you there. The fit, though, as I said before, is great. Price point, we're looking at $70 US. You might have to pay a little bit of shipping depending on where you are. It is a premium price for that, but I'll tell you now, in my opinion, it is worth it. I've tested so many facial interfaces between the Quest 3 and the Quest 3S. It's more specifically for the Quest 3S though, this is the first one that when I put it on, I was actually like, oh, I like this facial interface. I don't know what it is about the Quest 3S, if it's the Fresnel lenses, if it's just the distance with the lenses and the facial interfaces, but none of them have seemed quite right. Even the globular cluster, it was good. It's probably this runner-up, I would say. The recent Geek VR one that I tested was actually quite good as well. I was surprised at that one, but so many of them just don't seem to be quite right. And when I put this one on, I was like, oh yeah, this is good. It feels nice, feels quality. When you have it on there, it's getting you close to those lenses, so your field of view is great. Even with my prescription lens inserts, as you could see when you were putting in your information, you can put if you use them, so there was no eyelash touching or eye touching to any lenses or anything. The spacing was custom as well. It worked really well. And so it didn't make the lenses kind of go blurry on the sides, or it would just fit great and it looked great, and I'm really happy with it. I do 100% recommend it. And as you know, I do like to be honest with my viewers as best as I can, and this honestly is the best facial interface for the Quest 3S right now, and I'm really happy that I was able to test this one out. I will be leaving it on here for sure and using it. So again, they do have a version for the 3 as well. They got some other ones on there that you saw when I was going through kind of that setup process there. If you have any questions about it, make sure to let me know. I will do my best to help you out. You can check out the discount code in the description below. Thank you for watching this one. We'll see you next time here on True North VR.